Tomorrow People, you are like kind of the main antagonist for that. Do you ever want to play a good guy?
What I want and what Hollywood will give me are two different things. Yeah, sort of. I mean, I think nowadays they're writing much more complicated plots, and I think the lines between the characters and the values are much more mixed and gray, right? So good guys are sort of bad in a lot of ways, and they're flawed characters, they're complex characters, and they're interesting. So if it's something like that, I would for sure like to play a technical good guy. But I always play good guys, from my point of view. Right? I mean, you have to get on the side of your character. I mean, it doesn't mean you literally have to believe, I'm Lucifer, so I have to believe annihilating the human race is good. No, but you have to find the elements that you can identify with, right? And the good thing about Supernatural is the whole thing is about family. Everybody's going through shitty, fucked up family dynamics, and they're trying to work their way through it in their own fucked up ways. And who doesn't relate to that? I mean, I came from a broken home, so I understand that alienation. And it's sort of the centerpiece of the show. And I think I've tried to do that with every quote-unquote bad guy part. I try to find what value am I going for that animates me, that I can get behind, you know? So that's my answer.
Thank you. I love you.
Thank you. Love you too. What's so funny? What's that?
Hi.
How are you?
Good. If you could make anything an Olympic sport, what would you have a chance at winning a medal at?
Me? Oh, God. You know, this kind of thing changes over time, of course. Because there was a time I used to train with the Olympic Taekwondo teams, various countries, but that feels like a million miles away. Like, I'm not even that guy anymore. I think I think they should make an Olympic event out of watching horror movies and eating pizza. Because I can devour 2 pizzas. 2 big pizzas. Alright? And I can watch horror movies straight for 4 days without sleeping. So I think that's a gold medal event right there. What about you? You like that? Pizza's like the perfect food. Pizza, hamburgers, perfect. Right? All the food groups going on at the same time. But what event would you
I'm
want?
uncannily good at giving neck rubs and back scratches.
What a perfect combination. Horror movies, pizza, neck rubs, and back scratches. I think that's heaven. Right there. Well done. Wow. What's that?
Not much. How about you?
Same.
I don't know if you can see, I'm actually going as your favorite version of Lucifer, Cassifer.
Awesome.
Got the red contacts.
Oh, cool.
I
want some red contacts.
They're fun.
Are they?
It makes it hard to see.
Why?
There's like red around your eyes constantly.
Really?
Yes. It's like it's better in the bright light because your pupils or your pupils are a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
But in the dark, like here,
yeah,
it's real hard to see.
The things we do for beauty.
Yeah, it's really fun. I love your portrayal of Lucifer, though.
Thanks.
I wanted to ask, in season 12, Crowley made Lucifer wear a human pony head harness thing.
Yeah.
How did you feel
the
about
ball,
that?
The ball
Yeah.
It's just business as usual. Do you know my wife? I'm just saying.
That was my follow-up question. Was it your idea? Did someone already have it, or did they specifically think of that thing to put on Lucifer?
Yeah, no, you show up to the set and they go, "You're wearing this." I am? Yeah. Yeah, just, So I'm a team player, so I just went along. I mean, there are actors who go, no, I'm not wearing that. I did a pilot called Nash Bridges. Did you guys know that show? With Don Johnson. And this was sort of funny and not funny at the same time, but the director, I guess Don was a producer on the show. Don's sitting there, we're on top of some building in San Francisco, and he's like, okay, Don, so the camera's gonna go like this, and then we're gonna go past Mark, and blah, blah. He's just mapping out this whole thing, and then we're gonna land on you.
He says no.
You fucked it up. Yes, he said no, but I'm supposed to say the punchline. Let me do it again. So the director says, Don, we're gonna have the camera go like this, and we're gonna come around here, and then we're gonna end on you. And Don goes, no. See, it's not as good now.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
No, I'm not.
Do you see what those contacts are doing to you?
You've possessed me.
Don't you ever forget it.
So I'm Joe. So my question.
Joe?
Yeah.
Hey.
Joe. So my question is, it's no secret that Jensen was not happy with Lucifer's death scene last season. So my question is, if you could redo it and do it however you wanted, what would Lucifer's death be like?
Was it happy with the death scene or the fight?
The fight.
Fight, but you know.
He wasn't happy with it because the fight blew ass. I haven't seen it yet. But wow, that's saying something. Because you guys are an accepting crowd, and if you guys are like, that's fucking bad. That's bad. It's one of those things like, when you're working, you can sort of tell. If you've been doing this stuff for a while, you can sort of tell. There's times when you think something's great, you look at it and go, oh shit, what was I thinking? Most of the time you have a good barometer for BS. And yeah, it was just set up to fail. You know, I mean, first of all, they had us in these harnesses. Now, the harnesses are like girdles, and they have a section that wraps around your legs and it goes up your body, and they're so nervous that that you're going to fall out of them that they cinch them really tight. When they cinch them really tight, it draws your body into a bow like this, and it makes it impossible to stand up. But if they don't cinch it that tight, you can fall out, or the wires are exposed and your shirt's pulling up, and it looks just really, really low rent. I guess it looked low rent anyway. But you can't straighten up, and you can't really walk. And I got a lot of injuries from all of my crazy stuff I used to do in my 20s. So it's like when I can't stand up straight, I can't do anything. So it was like when he shows up and we're supposed to run at each other, I couldn't stand up straight. I couldn't run. And plus you're being sort of lifted off the ground so you can't get purchase on the ground. So it was like what should have looked like a really superhero moment looked like this. And then I'd take off in a really bizarre thing. And then when we're punching each other, it's sort of like a hockey fight, but like on skates, because you're supposed to be flipping around like this and hitting each other like this. We did the same movement over and over again, here, 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 here. I don't know, it was just bad. And if I had to do it again, I would just make it a regular fight scene. I mean, we did something sort of primitive in the cage with everybody, but it worked, I thought, right? When they came to visit Lucifer in Purgatory, and then he beats up everybody in the cage. Why not have a Donnybrook like that? I don't know.
So I used to actually play hockey, so I agree with you, like that fight was...
It was, yeah, no good. No, Lucifer and Michael shouldn't be hockey fighting like this, like two 12-year-olds in a schoolyard pulling their shirts over each other's head and hitting each other like that. That doesn't work. Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm depressed. I wonder what they all thought of that. Like, I wonder what the executives thought of that when they saw it. The season finale. Wow, look at Lucifer, he's badass. Come here, Mike, and I'm gonna kick your ass. You son of a bitch. I'm so disappointed in that. What's that?